¿Qué la hay, mi gente? Rico.toro. Yeah. Knowledge, gems, wisdom, and insight may follow. Stay tuned. ¿Qué la hay, mi gente? It's gonna be a short video, so we're gonna make it scenic for y'all. Yeah. From the rooftop of the gym. Well, it's not. This one's not about the gym though. So, but we're making it scenic because it's short. So. Let me start with a story before I get into the meat and potatoes of this one. Like I say, it's short, so be patient. So, a friend of mine a couple years ago met his now wife of just about 2 years on Facebook. She was living in Mexico. He was living in New York at the time. Now, they're fairly happily married with a new baby boy. So, not to say that it can't be done, but so it happens. There is some successes out there with meeting some abroad and going to their hometown in their country and staying with them right away for your vacation. So, this topic actually came as a suggestion from a brother, D, from Atlanta. Because I don't know if he's ever been to Dominican Republic, or maybe he has once or twice, but, he's preparing for a trip, and he said him and a couple of his friends, we'll say 2-3 guys, I guess, they've been communicating with some ladies online, on sites like Dominican Cupid, Baidu, Facebook, etc. So he asked me, to cover this topic and give my recommendation. So that's what I'm gonna do. So if you're new here, you like content based on real life experiences, personal observations, go ahead and hit that subscribe. If you haven't already done so, y'all, hit that thumbs up. Show your boy Rico.toro low love. So he tells me, him and his boys, they've been doing a little recon work, communicating online with a few girls, and some of them have received the offer of, hey, you come here and, you're more than welcome to stay with me in my place or my family's home, for your vacation, and, just to enjoy it, get to know us and the country, and so on. And it will cost you nothing. Nada. Well, here's the thing. While most, one of the concerns is our safety concerns. Will they end up like targets for a robbery, a jacking, of some sort, a setup, or what have you? And I say, most families, they're good hosts, willing to put you up or whatever. They're not going to steal from you, but it will cost you more than nada. So yeah, there is an implied cost. If you're getting that good home cooking, good foot rubbing, back rubbing, you know, extra TLC from the family. There is an implied cost. There is an implied financial contribution that you're going to be expected to pay when you leave such home. So, and keep in mind, you know, many that live with their families, space is tight. There's not a lot of room. There's barely often room for those in the house, let alone guests. And then, you know, some of them, usually I say they're at least in the game at a decent level or regular level, or have some sponsor taking good care of them. If they have no real job, but yet have their own place and live, you know, with a child or two, often that's the case with those that live by themselves, and they'll usually live in, like, you know, just a bare minimum, you know, simple barrio apartment, you know. And while I can appreciate the authentic experience and shacking up once in a while, you know, I like to do my thing on their turf sometimes, but I also know that they're definitely going to be looking for a little help out of that situation. So my recommendation, well, like I say, most are fairly honest and good people. You don't got to worry about that sort of stuff, you know, as far as, you know, them setting you up for a robbery or anything malicious. You know, my recommendation would be not to do it. You know, it sounds cool. It sounds like, you know, it sounds sort of romantic, you know, the idea coming to a beautiful island and staying with, you know, somebody that you think you had a good connection with online, you know, for your first visit. But I would say, you know, if you haven't met someone in person yet, don't do it. I personally wouldn't do it in any country. If I haven't met them in person, I'm not going to stay with them or their family. You know, that's just my opinion. Not to say, like I say, that it would be a nightmare or a horror story. I'm just saying that it may not be all that you expect. So I'd say, you know, come down, come with your friends, get to know the lay of the land a little bit and the people on the ground a little bit, you know, and then maybe if you connect well with somebody, consider staying with them at some point in the future. So thanks again for watching, y'all. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to everybody out there showing love. Rico Toro. Stay well. Stay blessed.